Hey guys, Nux Free here, and today I'm back. So it's been quite a while since I've gone back to the usual ranting business and things amongst that. Basically the reason why I have not returned to this channel is a lot of stuff that's been occurring in my personal life, and that's the reason why I haven't come back to this channel in a while. I've also felt discouraged with this channel because there were a lot of things that I think I could have done better with some of my older videos. But minus that, I'm not going to lament on that any further. I'm back, and so I'm just going to try and spread out the channel as best I can. I'll try and get a separate update to describe what I might be doing for this channel. But that's about it. So now that we spent a good minute on that, let's talk about the subject at hand. Now, as many of you know, one huge thing about this channel is I am a huge Sonic the Hedgehog fan. I have been a Sonic the Hedgehog fan since Sonic the Hedgehog 2, which was my first Sonic game, and my first overall video game in general. So, Sonic series is pretty important to me, not as just me as a gamer, but for who I am, you know, in general. I mean, I'm not saying, you know, oh, Sonic saved my life or anything like that, but, you know, that's just that. I really care about this series, so it worries me to think that the series would struggle, but to be fair, this series has struggled for quite a while, and, you know, Sonic has had so many obstacles compared to some other franchises. I mean, I don't think any other video gaming franchise gets as much controversy, debate, and, you know, just, you know, out of control, basically. I don't think any other franchise has that bad condition. So, what am I talking about? I'm talking about currently what's going on with Sonic the Hedgehog, my problem with the series thus far, and how I personally think that this can be fixed. So first thing I want to talk about is what is the problem? Well, currently, right now, the problem is Sega is pretty much sinking. For starters, the last few Sonic games that we have gotten have been, period, in my opinion, and not just in my opinion, I mean, these have been the worst Sonic games that we've ever gotten. And that's pretty much a fact. And that's not just basing it off Lost World. People defending Sonic Lost World, because everyone knows I have a very personal hatred against Sonic Lost World. People against Sonic Lost World, at least I'll give the game one thing. You can actually play it. As in, you can actually play it. That's it. I mean, the game is honestly a piece of crap in my opinion, and any other way otherwise. But yeah. But now let me look at a game, for example, like Sonic Boom. And not just Sonic Boom the game, but the TV show, the comics. In my opinion, I think it's ridiculous. For starters, it's ridiculous that fans are defending some elements of Boom that shouldn't even be defended. What am I talking about? Well, first of all, the overall concept of Boom and things like that, the fact that it's Sonic, doesn't mean that it's how the franchise has always been to me. I mean, for starters, the Sonic Boom games are half-assed Ratchet & Clank games. You heard me, that's what they are. They are literally just half-baked Ratchet & Clank games. They are not good quality at all. For starters, the games are glitchier than 06. That has pretty much been confirmed. I mean, I know that all 06 and the debate around it has a lot of controversy, and I still think that overall the game could have been better, and that it is technically a bad game because of the bad elements of it. But here's what 06 got right compared to Sonic Boom. With Sonic Boom, where is the appeal? Answer me that. What is good about Sonic Boom? The characters? No, they screw that up. Think of Shadow. Shadow is probably one of the most screwed up characters in the Sonic Boom brand, minus Knuckles. And Knuckles, you all know I have a great hatred of how Sonic Boom depicted Knuckles. Like, Knuckles was already getting depicted terribly in the regular Sonic series, but Sonic Boom took all the problems with Knuckles in the regular series currently and made them 100 times worse. For starters, Knuckles is dumb. I mean, when has Knuckles been dumb? Dumb is not a character trait of Knuckles. For example, people bring up, oh, but Knuckles was dumb in Sonic 3, or he was dumb in Sonic X because he got tricked by Eggman. He was tricked by Eggman because he's ignorant to the fact. For example, with Sonic 3, why did he get tricked? Do you honestly think it was because he was dumb? This dude spent years on an island by himself, training, being by himself, and he has no interaction with the outside world. Anyone could have showed up and told him anything and he would have believed it. I mean, imagine you being isolated in one area all your life with no internet or anything and no contact to any information. You would know nothing. Thus why I think Knuckles is ignorant in some areas, but he shouldn't be anymore. I mean, he's been tricked enough times and his ignorance can only last for so long. That's what I got onto the regular series about. With the Sonic Boom brand, it's worse because they make him actually, like, legit dumb. As in, 1 + 1 = 9. Like, to me, that is ridiculous. Knuckles has never been dumb. I mean, even in Sonic X, where you say, oh, he's dumb for getting tricked, he wasn't, like, dumb as in he doesn't know stuff. I mean, Knuckles knew things. In Sonic Boom, he doesn't know what's going on half the time. He's just rolls around and just does nothing. And that's my problem with the characterization of Sonic Boom. Shadow, who I brought up earlier, is just as bad. His personality in Sonic Boom is near to nothing. He has no role in the games. He just appears for literally no reason. That's the characterization that you have for Sonic Boom. What about the gameplay? Even if all of you are so obsessed with gameplay, what does Sonic Boom offer in gameplay? Like, even if Lost World offered something, apparently, which was experimentation, what did Sonic Boom offer? Literally nothing. The entire game is just straight up beat 'em up and just pathetic platforming with a lot of glitches. What was 06? Was it glitchy? Yes. But here's the thing. If, despite the glitch, does Sonic 06 still feel like a Sonic game? The answer is yes. I don't care how you hate 06, it is still regarded as a Sonic game to me, because here's the thing. With 06, the formula that they used, the whole platforming, that structure that they had, the exploration that they had, is still defining of Sonic in general. That's still defining of Sonic. I don't care how much of a failure 06 was, it's still defining of Sonic. Sonic Boom, with things like that, does the gameplay define Sonic in any way? No. And so not only do you now have a gameplay that isn't even good, but it doesn't even define Sonic. So you've got two stones that are just on fire. That is my problem with Sonic Boom. In my opinion, Sonic Boom in general does nothing right. I can't think of one good thing to say about Sonic Boom. Like, nothing. Near to nothing. And don't even bring up the fact that it is a spin-off series. Oh, no. That is not the issue. The issue is people want to say it's a spin-off series just to defend it, but why is it being treated with so much praise then? Why is it so good? Why should every Sonic game be like Boom? Why should Boom even get a sequel? You have to be out of your mind to want a Sonic Boom sequel of games or anything. I mean, in my opinion, the entire Sonic Boom brand, comics, TV show, games, in my opinion, it can all just die. It doesn't define Sonic. It was just something that was made to, for Sega to experiment on even more, except this experimentation was a giant middle finger to previous Sonic fans. And even if you want to bring in new fans, that is not even close to how you do it. I can think of 10 to a million different ways to bring in new fans other than doing that. And even if you want it to not cater to your previous fans just for a little bit, that's still not the way to do it. I can think of so many companies that can do it better. And that is my problem with the Sonic series right now. We are coming off of some of the most worst games in the entire franchise. For example, we have Sonic Boom, which is a complete disaster. We have Sonic Lost World, which to me is a bad game. I know so many people who like Lost World, and I can understand that, but I really can't understand that. That's what I'm trying to get at. Here's what I can see good in Lost World. For starters, what I can see in Lost World is it's playable, but Lost World doesn't have in any definition to Sonic either. For starters, the plot, I don't care if it's sprinkled with Sonic, it's still doesn't feel like how the franchise always was. And I'm not saying, oh, what defines the franchise is like Sonic Adventure, free, all that good stuff. No, 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 no. Let me explain what defines the franchise. Look at the classic games. Look at the early games. Look at games like, the early games. Basically, games that happened around, like, Unleashed. Like, Unleashed maybe isn't a good example, but I'm looking at games like the classic series. Let's go with that. So with the classic series, what's very good about that set of games is that it's Sonic. It kept what was familiar to fans. The classic series kept the same gameplay. I'm not saying keeping the same gameplay is the solution, because then that gets repetitive. I'm saying that the solution is to keep things familiar to the fans. What is Sonic? Sonic is not meant for kids. I don't know why so many people got that input in their mind. Sonic is not for kids. I don't think he's like for adults, like Grand Theft Auto and all that good stuff. But at the same time, he's meant for everyone. He's just meant to keep his definition while appealing to anyone it can reach out to. And that's what I felt was so magical about the franchise, is that it could appeal to anyone and keep its ways without worrying about a demographic or anything like that. And that's the problem I have. So, what's the solution? Well, considering Sega is in a horrible financial state, you have to think very carefully of what they can do. If they're going to do something with Sonic big, they have to make sure it's right this time, because anything else that's a failure. It's over for Sega. I mean, they're suffering way too hard right now. So I have a solution to what can be defining for the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise, at least. I don't know about Sega overall. I mean, I'm going to let them sort that out. I'm sure they can work that out themselves. But let's focus on Sonic. So here's what can fix the franchise. For starters, you want to keep things familiar to old fans while at the same time bringing in new fans. How do you do this? How do you do this without straying too far away from what made Sonic what it is? Well, just stick to what he always was, except add elements in there that would bring in that new audience. I'm not saying add elements in there that would be like, for society, like the mainstream, put in like some dubstep or nothing like that. Nah, I don't think that's not going to work. Let me tell you what will work. What will work is that you have to keep Sonic to what he was, which is his definition, while at the same time reaching for anyone, showing morals. One thing I felt that recent Sonic games have lacked is morals. Like, for example, Lost World. What is the moral? What is the purpose? There is no purpose. Literally, the purpose is just, we'll beat up Eggman, everything's always gonna be cool, everything's all butterflies and flowers and all that. Like, even some of the games around games like Lost World and Boom and games like that, even with games like that, there was no moral. Even some games like Sonic Unleashed and Sonic 06 or Shadow the Hedgehog, games like that are so bad apparently, they have some sort of moral. That's what I felt made this franchise good, in my opinion, and I think that's what they need to stick to. I'm not saying that, we should go a specific gameplay direction and just, stick to that. No, no, no. We need to focus on the content first. I could care less. We need to just see if Sonic can even stay himself. Now, personally, I do think we are long overdue for a full 3D Sonic game. I'm not gonna lie. While I try not to be biased towards, one of those people who would want Sonic Adventure free, at the same time, I am done with 2D and Sonic. It's been so long since we've had a full-fledged 3D Sonic game, and I'm just tired of 2D Sonic. So, in my opinion, I think we are long overdue for a full 3D Sonic game, and no, it does not have to be Sonic Adventure free. I mean, I would appreciate it if it was, because a game like that would get massive attention and would actually draw back in fans. I mean, I think it would be a good idea to do that, but at the same time, it doesn't have to do that. We can, as long as the appeal and the content is there, I don't care what you call this game. But alas, that's just my ramblings and stuff like that, and I think that's what we need to do for Sonic. I will, come and address some more things in Pacific with this franchise. I will come back and talk about it more. But right now, I wanted to give you guys my thoughts because right now, the future of this franchise is looking very bleak. I mean, the mobile game Sonic Runners, do you guys honestly think that's going to hint at Sonic being good again? I mean, right now, it's nothing. Sonic is nothing right now. And in my opinion, if this franchise dies, if this franchise grows irrelevant and just dies, I don't know if I'll be able to continue gaming. Because this is the franchise that got me into gaming. This franchise is very important to me, and that's why I wanted to come and talk about it. But alas, I'm done ranting for today, so I'll talk about it some more. So what do you guys think on the issue and stuff like that? Do you think there can be a better way to fix Sonic in your own way? I mean, what do you think Sonic should do? Leave your thoughts in the comments and stuff like that. And, leave a like for the video, just to let me know how it is. Also, one major favor I need is I want this video spread to as many Sonic fans as possible. Like, I want all Sonic fans to see this because all Sonic fans should be voicing this opinion to Sega. I'm not saying all Sonic fans should be going to Sega's door and just screaming Sonic Adventure 3 without defining what we want in a Sonic game. Sonic Adventure 3 doesn't mean we want Sonic Adventure 3. What we really want is good content and good appeal again. But alas, I'm done, so I'll see you guys later. This is Nux, free, out. Later, guys.